The government of Spain just opened the job seekers visa for non-EU applicants. So if you are from Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Tunisia, Tanzania, any country outside the European Union, you fall into this category. And the reason why this application or the job seekers visa is open is because many people from outside the EU, they find it very difficult to access jobs out from their home country. Yeah, that means that outside their home countries trying to apply for some of these jobs. And there are some skill gaps in Spain recently that the country cannot meet. That means that they cannot find people, or they cannot find suitable candidates to fill that gap. That is what is called skill gap or skill shortage. And that is why they need foreigners to fill this job. And that is why they opened the job seekers visa. And what this job seekers visa means is that you'll be given an opportunity, you get a visa to go to that country, look for job, and after getting job, you can properly enter into the labor market. One of the first countries that opened this application was Portugal. That was the job seekers visa, and it's still ongoing now. But sometimes getting visa appointments in the Portuguese or the embassy of Portugal is very, very difficult. And I think the Spanish government too is aware that, people looking for job from outside their home country, getting job or accessing job could be very, very difficult, and that is why they open this visa. And with this, that means that you don't have to get a tourist visa or a business visa or conference visa, as the case may be, trying to look for job, because this visa, they are just short stay visa, is type C visa. But the type of visa that we're talking about now is the long stay. That's the type D visa. So with this, you have enough time, enough access. And with this offer that Spain is offering at the moment is quite by far the best and the longest. For other countries, Austria is offering this opportunity to, that's the job seekers visa, and the time to look for job is 6 months. So if after 6 months you cannot get job, you just have to leave the country. But after getting the job, that means that you can stay. So this opportunity is offered by Spain, because for most employee for most employee look or for most employers looking for candidate from outside the home country, getting they need to do job sponsorship. That means they need to do visa sponsorship to bring these people. So I'm sure the Spanish government is aware that this could be very, very difficult, and that is why this opportunity is open. So I'll be guiding you through how to apply for this Spain job seekers visa. So the first thing that you need to know, the first thing is that you should be a graduate. Graduate in any field, you must at least have a bachelor degree. If you have a master's degree, a PhD, that's a very wonderful opportunity. The more qualified you are, the better the opportunity are there for you in Spain. Then you also need to have means to sustain yourself, financial means. That means you need to have money in your account. They need you to have money in your account in order to get job in this country. Then of course they also need you to have an insurance. You should get a valid insurance that will take you for at least 1 year. That's duration of stay while in Spain, while looking for job. And of course you also need to have you also need to meet some eligibility criteria. Like I'll be telling you some of the things that you need in order to get this job seekers visa if you want to apply. So the first thing is you need to go to the website. That is the Spanish website, is www.blsspainvisa.com. www.blsspainvisa.com. Go to that website go and download the application form, or just click job seekers visa. You see the form, download the form, fill the form. It will be advisable you fill this form on the computer, or if you have a very good handwriting, you can also fill with your hand, but I will advise you fill in capital letter. And also another thing you also need is a valid international passport. Your passport should at least be valid for at least 1 year. You should have this validity. If your passport is like 4 months, 6 months, it will not be advisable, because these days renewing international passport takes some time, as sometimes the booklet might not be available to renew your passport. So it's advisable you get a passport that is valid for at least 1 year. Then another thing is you should also have a recent passport photograph with white background. The passport should be your recent passport with white background. Then another thing is your degree qualification, your bachelor degree, master degree, PhD, and other qualification. But the least qualification in order to get in for this job seekers visa is a bachelor degree. Then I have mentioned that too. That is health insurance. You need to have a medical insurance, and this is necessary just in case you are in that country and you took ill. You need to access medical care. So don't expect that the government of Spain will take care of your health, because at this time you've not got a job, you don't have anything that you are doing. You are just in that country to seek employment. So you need to have health insurance that will cover you for at least 1 year. Then you also need a proof of funds. You need to have enough money in your account. At least if you have like something 15 million, 12 million, the more money you have, the better the opportunity you have in terms of approving your visa. And you also bear in mind that sometimes the embassy might also want you to show the reason why, how you got certain money in your account. That means if you have maybe more than necessary, a suspicious amount of money, maybe you have 50 million in your account, or 40 million in your account, you need to show proof that you have a gainful employment or you are doing business. Then another thing that you also need is clear criminal record. There's the police character certificate is issued at Alagbon if you live in Lagos. If you live outside Lagos too, there are places you can go to the first headquarters to go and get a clear criminal record. This record should show that within the last 2 or 5 years you don't have any criminal records, that you are not a criminal, you've not been convicted of any crime in a law court. So this will give you an opportunity, that you can come to another country to come and work. And also let me also read to you that in Spain we have some skill shortage, or we have some critical area that workers are needed, and that is why they need foreign workers. So the first area is in the area of construction and vocational, electrician, plumbers, welders, bricklayers, caterers, those people working in the hospitality industry. Then also in the engineering and the logistics, we have the mechanical and electrical engineer. Then we also have the truck drivers and logistics. Then in the area of education, they need teachers. English, if you are an English language teacher, you can teach English, or you can teach Spanish, or maybe you can teach French, or you are a mathematics teacher. Any categories of teachers are needed. So now let me also read the the occupational list in order to be more specific. So if you fall into any of these category, you just know that there is a job for you in Spain. So the first one is business consultant. You have spent some years in business, you consult for individuals, companies, organizations, people want to start their business or manage their business. That means there's a job for you in Spain. Then doctors of any category, pediatrician, obstetrician, oculist, cardiologist, physiotherapist, and all kind of things, all those areas, any kind of field or area of medicine, you stand a chance to come and work in Spain. Then we also have engineers, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, civil engineers, and so on. Then we also have marketers. Another field is operating staff. Operating staffs will have translators. You can translate from English to Spanish or Spanish to French or maybe to other language. We also have pilots, we have teachers, we have programmers, then we have job guides. This role is called handyman. Then you are specialist in tourism. You are a tour guide, you know about tourism. That means that there's also a job for you in Spain. Then you are also a sport coach. Sport coach, you know that Spain has one of the best football club in the world. So you're a sport coach, you studied physical and health education, or you study sports. There's an opportunity for you, and you have been training people. Then you can grab job in Spain. Then builders, so we'll talk about construction engineers, bricklayers, masons. Then we also have farm workers and chef as well. So these are job categories if you want to work in Spain. These jobs are open and the opportunity are right here for anybody who want to work in Spain. Like as I've said, if you want to apply for this job, you can just go to www.blspainvisa.com, download the form, fill the form, and print it out, book an appointment at the embassy, and go and submit your visa application. So I hope with this you should be able to apply for this job in Spain, and the processing to reply your job seekers visa could take 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. They should get back to you about your application for this job seekers visa. And if you're eligible, you'll be given a long stay visa. Come to Spain, spend 12 months in Spain, and after 12 months, if you successfully get a job in Spain, and with this you can start working legally in Spain. So this is better than getting a tourist visa or a business visa in which your duration of stay is very, very short, and after that you'll be running for immigration or for police while you are there. So I hope this information helps. So if you have anybody who is still looking for an opportunity like this, or you find this video to be very, very useful, to be informational, please share with other people who might need this video. And if perhaps you need assistance to help you to apply for this job, we can help you to do that with a fee. Just bear in mind that this information is free, but consultancy is not free. Have a pleasant day.